Before we get started with this course, I want to give you an overview of an Amazon FBA business so that you understand exactly what we're talking about. So if you're new to Amazon FBA, you may find the whole idea of creating an online business where you're working in partnership with Amazon and selling products rather confusing. What are the steps? What does this look like? So I thought it'd be really useful to start by just giving you an overview, a framework, if you like, of what an Amazon FBA business looks like and what is involved in creating one. There are essentially three ways to sell on Amazon. You can sell by arbitrage, which basically means you go out and find some products, new products ideally, and you then sell them on Amazon for more money than you bought them. And the arbitrage is the difference between the price you buy them for and the price you sell them for. Alternatively, you can take an existing product and get permission to sell it on Amazon, and you buy it wholesale, so you buy it cheaper than retail, and then you sell it retail on Amazon. But again, it's very different to differentiate yourself from the original creator of the product here. Or you go down the private label route, not the white label route, the private label route. And that basically means that you create a product, you design a brand around it and packaging, you make it uniquely your own product, and you give it your own private label, your own private brand, and you sell that on Amazon. And that's what we're talking about in this particular course. You need to start by identifying the best-selling products on Amazon with low competition. Now, we help you to do this because in this course, we provide you with over 48,000 links to best-selling categories on Amazon, which means finding the best-selling products is going to be really easy. You have to differentiate your products from the competition. So you need to work out ways that you can make your product better than the competition, whether it's through the branding, through the packaging, or through the actual functionality of the product. You can check the viability of your product by monitoring sales of similar products, and you can use tools like Jungle Scout to research this. Then you need to identify a source for your product. Now, of course, you can go to manufacturers or anywhere in the world these days, the USA, China, India, and Vietnam, but why not UK or Europe? You want to find reliable suppliers who can help you to create a product which is going to be affordable, but nonetheless high quality. And you will want to create your product uniquely. So you're not going to white label somebody else's product with no distinguishing features. You want to have a private label product that you're going to call your own. So what you have to do from all your research then is start with one product. And it's critical you just focus on this one product to get going. You need to create your brand name, your logo, and your packaging. Now, if you're not naturally artistic, and I certainly fall into that category, then you can go to somewhere like Fiverr.com for freelancers who will be able to help you to do this affordably. Fiverr sellers can help you with keyword research, writing your listing, logo creation, and things like photograph optimization and background removal. If you just go to Fiverr.com and type in Amazon and see what comes up in terms of the alternative, you'll see very quickly the wide range of services that can help you with your listing. Next, you need to order a sample from your chosen supplier. It's really important that you go through this step and you carefully check out the sample for quality, and ideally get somebody you know to trial the product, or maybe get half a dozen copies of the product and get a few people to trial it and then get feedback on that and then act on that feedback. Then you can think about ordering your first order to test your sales in the marketplace. Now, the big question here is, how much do you go and buy for your first order? Well, part of this may be determined by the amount of money you have available. You may just only have a certain budget, whatever that may be. The way to think about this logically, though, is you need to ideally aim for around 60 days of inventory, because you don't want to sell out and you want to be able to restock in plenty of time before your inventory diminishes to zero. So you need to work this out on the basis of how many daily sales are you expecting and then multiply it by 60. Then you need to create your Amazon seller account and create your product listing. And this is a critical step, and it requires some time and effort to do this. Then you should create a simple website or maybe a Shopify store and ensure that it is well branded. You must include an opt-in offer for your email list. You want to start building that email list, and you should link your store or your site to your Amazon listing so people can go there to buy the product. Then you can launch your product on Amazon, and you won't necessarily sit back and let the money roll in, but hopefully you'll start to get some initial sales. But you shouldn't stop there. You need to develop your marketing and your promotion, maybe a Facebook group, develop your email list, start a YouTube channel, develop your blog or your website to make it more appealing and get more traffic there. What you need to do essentially, therefore, is to grow your audience. Then you have to scale your business. This is the next step. So you can think about creating new and more additional products using the same branding. You should have more promotions to get more traffic and more sales. And you should be prepared to reinvest your profits from your existing business into your business in order to grow it, rather than just taking all the money straight out. So that, in a nutshell, is what an Amazon FBA business is all about. And you can see that there are some very clear steps to it. It does require a lot of hard work, but it can be incredibly rewarding.